first on Nazia it is a full of course. Obviously, we expect it to be an element of that person. Now, in a concerned private association, so we have to just say they are looking at by 22nd of this month, first, and also ever increasing by 15%. 15, and your children. We are adults, first, they're adults, and your children. Why do you travel when you is it right at this time? We'll be able there.
Okay. It also ended up on the key point you have said. Fuel prices now. It affects everything. Okay, so in the key statement they said transport is the lifeblood of every economy. Okay. For me, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all because don't forget, even aside fuel prices in Poland, drivers no emotional. They're also looking at other factors such as being the poor conditions of the road. Also come and then you have full person on the Bugatti, talking of engine oil, brake fluid, and all of that. And the price of everything is going up. So to me, as much as I know, say especially the average person, I feel say I mean you can't. It will not be fair to say drivers in one should take the pain and then say they will not increase it. Naturally, maybe says here, consumers, we are the ones to bear the cost. It's rather unfortunate, but that's the only way out. It's the only way out. And now, let me also make this projection. Okay, don't be surprised very soon. Over to say other utilities are also going up.
Okay, prophet, I can say, prophet, very soon.
But I about property. Because a statement that become transport is the lifeblood of everyone. It will affect everything.
Maybe president will make me free water. Make wire things.
For how long? Is it sustainable?
Okay.
That's the question. But for how long will you be able to do it? As much as we all know, His Excellency Nana Addo wants the best for Ghanaians, and yes, he could say that even free transport. The question is that is it sustainable? I think it's high time as a nation we get to a point where we find sustainable means of doing things. I think that will make a very good point. Can we look at alternative ways of fueling our staffs? You even mentioned the electronic car, which is good. But then, like I said, even our own homes, we've not finished fueling it with electricity. How much more going to the transport sector? It's 50%. I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, but unfortunately, that's the only way out now.
But do you think it's too much? And now we are looking at the economy and how fuel prices have gone up. The 15% is moderate because I think for me, I know yes, I'm expecting some may increase, but 50% in the home power. What do you think?
I think so too, but from the American or this person in the law, I think that 15% is only a proposal for now. It's only a proposal. Honestly, I've not really seen what goes into that 15%. And our bases are on the setting the 15%. So let's wait and see. But I feel like, first of all, let's ask ourselves, fuel prices, what was the percentage increase? I think that can be one basis.
Like we can use it to do that.
Exactly. And maybe another basis too can be said. When was the last time fuel or transport prices were also increasing?
Because I know they get to a certain limit before the transport associations decide to 5% now they are moved to 15%. Only 4% of 5.
I have to check the figures. But I think this 15% is quite on the high.
It's on the high. Actually, for I Coastal TV, our top stories in the air share, to me, a big home como. Mr. Also, person also chawa you far and Komaya way, I will get to me a friend. I'm missing a wall screen in school. Now, also wait to me at Shawagging after Mr. Frano, Babu, now actually be a free fee. Now TV also will run also am I to me at clear. Now yeah, that also not maybe so but transporter, yes, we know say 15% also. Just as you were trying to say prophesizing. Oh, she said
the forecast.
The forecast, yes. Very soon, other utilities and other products will also go to the high level. Do you think, sir, in as much as possible, in the interim, we could have a long-term measure to solve this problem? Because every now and then we have prices going up and down. Very recently, I think the GRA even came out and said they have made profits in terms of tax revenue for the. Do you think, say, they can help out with this? If we are gaining more, can we have an incident whereby we are subsidizing some of these things with the profits that we are getting, or it's too early to make such conclusions?
It's not too early. I mean, in other countries, it's being done. It's so screener. I think these are some of the issues. Long line. If these drivers say some increase work prices, so and you government try to stop them, eventually these are some of the things that we are going to see. Look at the long line over there. I think I can issue also. So these are the issues. But let me just address your question. I think it's senior high school also, and yet is Ghana you discover oil.
Okay.
And those days we are all so happy. Why? Because we always say, oh, oil now we buy from here and see they are doing well. And we also thought say fuel prices will finally be also stabilized now. But unfortunately, we all know say that's not the case.
I was even surprised to know either. I think Ghana we are just getting out of that in 10% to 20%. We share a local 10% to 20% in Kophobia and then the fewer, I think 4% or so now basically is coming to the country. To me, I think it's too bad. When I was doing my investigation towards this, I'm told that because the experts who came to the foreigners and they are bringing their vessels, but I think we could have taking time, get those resources for ourselves, or better still, get people trained and come and do this exploitation for us. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. It's a good point because I've also get that similar argument saying, I mean, we should take our time, the oil will be there forever and ever. That is also one side to look at it. But the current affairs of the world, eventually time will come where even this petrol will fade out, and everybody will now have a shift to this electronic cars and all of that. So it's 50-50. If we say we are waiting for how long? Because if eventually time and equipment the world no longer depends on this fuel now, petrol now.
Because so electronic, I have fuel in abundance to help my people. If it's only for my people and they will get that comfort from it, why not? But these are individual opinion, but also between our friend and watch our way from. But far from that, and let's move to another topic. But you can also call to express your grievances or share your ideas about the increment in fuel prices and subsequently the call for government from the Concerned Drivers Association also increasing transport fares. To wait to me and share why we numbers in a warrior screen so wait to me actually now offering. Now the next thing that I want us to do is to take a short commercial break now. The common care at was it's away free. Now they will start TV. It's a world of endless possibility.
King's Furniture, where dreams meet reality. Our custom crafted and globally inspired pieces redefine living. Indulge in luxury with our custom made sofas, the perfect fusion of comfort and style, showcasing unique craftsmanship that sets King's Furniture apart. Transform your kitchen into a culinary haven with our custom designed sets. Our custom crafted office solutions blend style and functionality to your professional life. Unwind in luxury with our custom designed beds, turning your bedroom into a sanctuary of relaxation. Elevate dining with our custom manufactured sets, crafted for unforgettable moments. Explore the world with our carefully created foreign designs. At King's Furniture, every piece tells a story, your story, and the best part, our prices are as cool as our designs. Locate us in Accra, Kiseman, adjacent Melcombe, and Takrade, Tanokrum, Paipano, opposite TTI. King's Furniture, set as standard.
You are for me, Mamma, Baba Costa TV. Now, wow, you Costa TV. It's baby, you try as much as possible. They able to march and we this world is a world of endless possibility. Only your Facebook or YouTube. So, until we make your Facebook now. YouTube pages, Nina Costa TV, will be here. Now you can share your comments and share your likes. Share our videos, everything over there. Now also have a card to be because Costa TV we are repackaging the region for you and for us. Inti ube to me ISA amai. Yeah, that's why I'm common also. We are still on the news headlines. Oh, yeah, my action to me. So me kwame etona semojine edi to me mochiame. Now what have me sir indeed in fact I will have so I am my brother. If we man, they are my friend. If we man, because we didn't have a kind of mission. If we man, so I say, yeah, come on, now, see, also another issue here. People, nurses, for instance, some year, we did say, you have had an encounter with a nurse before, and you are at hospital. The work of show, maybe you are that any. We did this call hospital. Be almost green, it be social white, it be social different colors. It be more difference. We have the diploma nurses and we have the degree nurses. In degree nurses for now, I almost said white and not diploma nurses for no essay green now white and the of now we in the Ghana Medical Association and the above one things. We try diploma certificates any certificates for nurses free Lanka. We move your to the degree status so that we could have the best quality of nurses and the best care as possible. Na Ngofo Bebre, Church of Marian Farmers, they are making this course and on my church we say they want to have that quality of nursing services in the country. We share other countries they have integrated their diploma certificates and certificates results being out to that degree level. Now the question I ask is that, is there a need for it? Is it about the quality of nurses that are being produced or the level of quality that is being given to them during their training? There is a issue. Daima, I mean, some should be. A nurses free. They have been really helpful to us. We have the diploma, we have the certificate, then we have the degree nurses. Now this time, Medical Association policy said they should cancel these courses so that they integrate all of them to the degree level. Do you think it's a good call by the medical team association? Yeah,
it is. I also saw the news. I'm probably in there, for the right things, it's a good directive or not today. I don't know why or what they've seen in now they want to do that. But the question I want to ask is that what is happening in other countries? Because in Libya, we also share lessons learned. So lessons learned from other countries, so that you can kind of adapt to their strategies and then kind of improve it and then use it also. It's from in America, there are some countries. I think they mentioned Nigeria as a typical example. So in Nigeria, every nurse has at least a first degree. And some people harmonize it with their. But back to your question, is it really necessary? So I feel we need some more research into that. Yeah, because my kind some few books we can crack. In fact, there's one doctor called Vivian Thomas. Back in the States, around 1930. And this man, is one medical school, but he was so influential about cardiac surgery. Cardiac, they do with the heart now. He was so influential, and then John Hopkins University, the picture ever as one of the best doctors they've ever had. Dr. Nombiman was an honorary doctor. Yes. So, but he never went to medical school. I feel well, fine. If we need first degree nurses only now, I don't have a problem with that. Probably there's something that they may have seen. But I still think they shouldn't phase out entirely the others more. Because come to think of it, people are good. They didn't really go to school. But they're about contribution to the workforce and they do very well. It's my idea about their educational degree. A typical example is Vivian Thomas, medical school. And you can search for this. Vivian Thomas in the States around 1930. So I think let's be gradual about it. So even if you want to go to the first degree level now, let's find something for these lesser certifications so that do not phase out entirely from the system.
For Costa TV, in common na able so action to Medina na able so. Have you had any encounter with any names before? Financial private ones and some first ones and say about healthcare and so whatever you might have experienced at the hospital, obi kasa by heart be and also obi be. Next, need be away to me after so now so about our Costa TV show you so Mr. Offer now will TV sets no before me send me messages Mr. The better say because Costa TV yes wow winning able to after but before then I'll read some of the messages maybe obi say one friend say calling from Dodowa. I like your show. I've been watching it and been following you. Kudos to all of you at the studio. Keep the great work up. The transport fares are too high for us already. The government should come to our aid. Whoever that sends the message and also the message in free Dodowa for our share Costa TV and I must say keep up the good work over there. April. As I mean, having power now, the nurses, the categories. What's your degree for your baby? Your diploma will be very young. Community health nurses certificate for your baby. Some people are found at the chip zone, some people are found at the health centers. Now this time they are calling for the integration, moving to the same restaurant. Don't you think when it comes to the human resource in terms of posting, before because if I've been elevated to that status of a degree, now they may compare, which are mostly at rural areas, private areas, don't you think it will bring chaos? And what's the way forward with that?
I think so too. Because before I say before I be the same, we need to understand the original design and the uniform. Those days, no.
Okay.
They decided to split it that way. So if we get that clear understanding now, then we'll know whether we should actually go forward with harmonizing it or not. Because for me, I agree. I mean, even we are NNSs, but sometimes there are certain areas where we like to go, certain areas that we don't like to go. So I feel like it cuts across everywhere. So I think we really need to look at.
Well, what about putting measures in place to equip the nurses at this level, that is the certificate level and the diploma level? Because I think their call is mainly for the quality of nurses. So if quality, I think it's more about the training, not necessarily changing the grade or something, but when you are giving the, and to me personally, I've had an encounter with the hospital. In fact, I also work at the hospital. Michelle, a bad diploma nurses for them, but maybe from this a personal opinion, the diploma nurses even work and perform better than that of the degree nurses, mainly because these diploma nurses are more exposed to practical work. On clinical calendar, and they have to come for a lot of clinicals, and clinical means that you are moved from your comfort zone at the school place, then you come to the health facility, undergo training, work with them to see the relevant or to translate into what you have learned practically at the school on the grounds. And when you look at their schedule, it is more practical. And when you see the degree people, it's almost all right, but the extent at which you have the practical knowledge as compared to that of the diploma for have more time with that, and it shows in their work. And again, also there is that kind of discrimination. These are personal observation anyway. There's this kind of discrimination. Oh, maybe a degree nurse isn't it? So we would diploma you get it. And again, too, I think most people, when you find out from them, say nurses, when it comes to their human patients, they belong over hospital, they don't even know the difference. Say, we nurse me and registered nurse are all practicing. We I'm of a student nurse. Let me use this platform to educate our viewers on more about it. It's a local hospital now. Who to be a nurse at there? That's the green outfit, then the white collar no has in aya shedding sa has in band the two ends no obi white bi wo ho say like kitwe bi ten bi na e twa wo ho no ma and it says or a student or level 100 say two ten na wo wa says or level 200 then say 3 says or level 300 so full band white bank say be say hasi na then no say we are all the rotation be say or the national service, which ideally also a church or a nurse, because patrol or license exams will be practicing as a nurse, and also or a staff nurse at no church say you dealing with human or a human you see then to me difference and you'll be a friend nurse. You realize that some patients will call a student nurse, no be sending BB, and because the student nurse have not really gone through the whole procedure and we don't know perhaps how to communicate and deal with some of these things. And to me, we're not student nurse, in the year, will be after or general public said that is all nurses almost, but there's the little education can crack in the Bema Ashafo. Then again, also, there is this thing that is I'm a little bit worried about. Now, the call for the degree and diploma nurses, what should diploma nurses, and so you go into this schools, that's the nursing training schools, you go through series of process. One, you apply. When you apply, you are called for an interview. I only see this one, and sana, you are found school. All like the degree nurses, your results, you apply at the university, you are found. So I think even looking at the process before you even get into practicing and diploma for are performing, I will also call out say degree nurses for them. So if anything, they should also do some kind of interview to, see and get the best out of it. I know some people have a different opinion, but different opinion. No person fire the studio has here. They say, "I know what phone lines now." Watch any other issue be our person or the come on sana go take commercial break.
My final count say BBI is subject to change.
Okay.
Yeah. To me, I would say it's wrong or it's right, but in most cases, no. It's a change. You see, and you don't do it gradually. It can cause so much, harm than good. Okay. It let the patient. Share what is actually happening in other places. Because for maybe other countries have tried some maybe say that what are the lessons that we can learn from those countries? If we are convinced by ourselves now, then we also involve stakeholders. Because one thing I will say, if you don't involve people, no matter the research I here, what they buy, they will oppose it. If we do all these things now, and eventually realize that that's the best way that we can move forward, and then it's going to be super for us.
It's going to be super for us. After for you, we'll take a short commercial break now. But there is a very important topic. So we share your mountain, we share Ghana here. Teenage pregnancy is on the rise. It did say it's something very worrying for all of us. Say in your now, education, other aspects of your life, I keep a trick, so after the commercial break, we are going to do justice to that. Then we did say also be friend and watch our game after men's away freedom free Coastal TV.
Welcome to King's Furniture, where dreams meet reality. Our custom crafted and globally inspired pieces redefine living. Indulge in luxury with our custom made sofas, the perfect fusion of comfort and style, showcasing unique craftsmanship that sets King's Furniture apart. Transform your kitchen into a culinary haven with our custom designed sets. Our custom crafted office solutions blend style and functionality to your professional life. Unwind in luxury with our custom designed beds, turning your bedroom into a sanctuary of relaxation. Elevate dining with our custom manufactured sets, crafted for unforgettable moments. Explore the world with our carefully created foreign designs. At King's Furniture, every piece tells a story, your story, and the best part, our prices are as cool as our designs. Locate us in Accra, Kiseman, adjacent Melcom, and Takrade, Tanokrum, Paipano, opposite TTI. King's Furniture, set as standard.
Highly spiritual.
The traditional they won't say a share your fugu, your batakari, and tuma fefe, your kinta hudwa, ne mother's touch.
Obibo, Sabetona, Sabefa. What I say, I say, Ghana Education Service, any management water. Was so far I had a yaka say, round over Pastella. Any Bura, Alex. Parents started here. Yeah, my good
what? Sorry, you know, this is used to clean the teeth. It also makes the teeth strong and healthy.
Yo, for you, I'll Coastal TV. Yes, we are repackaging the region, and we are the place that you need to be. Agofi, Mizinze, Etonam, Kwame, somebody able to my friend Ifo, in the minimum brother, ye painting in some Wahali, Brahima, and then Ukomwa, easy Wahadi, easy Wahadi, or ye. Sonko parana oba ye mantem hande eba ye mantem hande or ye teenage pregnancy by man teenage pregnancy do trima and then what's it teenage pregnancy and then about
basically just in kola on time and so say also when you match for my fancy
everyone say
so, but a very serious issue.
Okay.
Yeah, all jokes aside, it's a very serious issue.
Ever Cape Coast had we are among the top 3.
Yeah.
Last time a report out New York, part of the top 3 regions are vaccinated pregnancy, and we are leading very, very much. What has brought us to this state?
Okay. It's teenage pregnancy. It's not something new in Ghana. Globally, it happens everywhere. Just that in some places, the issue is more profound than others. And there are several reasons why teenage pregnancy issues will come up. One of those reasons, one of those pressing reasons, poverty. Poverty in the context, say, akwala no na oniska obeto we bet ma da so brana me fa obi agro say oba be mosca so akwala so out of that ignorance she goes to the person, and then teenage pregnancy happens. But the fundamental poverty, aside that, you can come up with so many other reasons.
Okay.
So other reasons which might say lack of knowledge on how to use these contraceptives can also be one. Can also be curiosity too. But those things also but the main reason to me, poverty.
Do you think the education have not been that much? Have we not done so well in terms of educating our children, our youth about their sexual life?
And I think let the numbers talk. Here's statistics, because all kind study be by UNFPA, it's a UN branch.
Okay.
Between 2015, from 2015 to 2020, okay, 2016 to 2020, in Kola 13,000. As much as 13,000, and these are children between 10 to 14 years old, not even 10 to 19.
Okay.
10 to 14 years. So if as a country, as much as 13,000, 10 to 14 years, or not even 18, 10 to 14 years, I don't think so we've done well.
Okay.
So based on that data, make us obviously we are lacking in the educational aspect too. But then don't forget that the educational is just one bit.
One bit.
So many things intertwined.
Okay.
So one man about education said, men obey insane. Fine. But then you've not addressed the family need.
Okay.
So yes, the person knows say I don't require meaning insane. But some also
okay.
And there's no support there. So the whole thing is a system.
Okay.
So I can't just the educational bit and then we leave the other factors now. Everything that we do will collapse. It's educational bit in the years. I think we've also not done so well based on data and the amount.
Okay.
But then there are other factors too that we also need to look at.
Messages in the air, but Miss Rama, I want to hear your voice. The pedal while waiting my one it will to one's Coastal TV. Yes, send me so you are being too great. These are calling from Abura. I want to find out from you, at what stage should you start educating your child about her reproductive health?
For the reproductive health, I'm happy to say we decide this question because Coastal TV every Thursdays 11 o'clock. Program sponsored by USAID on reproductive health. This year we are focusing on family planning. Even though I'm not a health specialist per se, but I am a health specialist, but mostly nurses, midwives, and I did guide us through this. Is to answer your question in one of our programs, maybe Sunny said, at what age? And also yesterday say interview and I educating Kolama about this sexual reproductive health. And our local said as early as possible.
Well, as early as possible.
Say once start to say or develop this sexual body parts, the breast enlargement and all of that, you have to start talking to the child. So even if it's because in this data you move from 10 to 14 years, age is so that will tell us that even as early as 9 years, we need to start that education. I know that it sounds weird, but this data is all coming from me. We are UN research on my 10 to 14 years, as much as 13,000 girls are getting pregnant. So that means at that early age, where early year means 9 years, we need to start talking to them about how to use these contraceptives, how to be safe, and most importantly, educate themselves. They need to abstain from sexual stuff.
There have been a public cry by some section of the public coalition that we should add this to our curriculum back from the primary levels. I remember some time it was in the media, in the news, and a lot of people were agitating from it. Some looking at it from the religious background, said we are rather spoiling them and we exposing them. What is your take on it? Just your personal take anyway.
Oh, it's my personal take, but I also base my take on the data.
Okay.
To share again, let me come back to the UNF data now. 10 to 14 years. At 10 years, Makolana or how many years? I know that in Ghana usually class 6 is class 1 is 6 years. If class 1 is 6 years now, 10 years roughly or class 10. So even if as early as from class 5, only class 4, it should be in the curriculum. And I'm saying this, yes, my personal take though, but also based on the data. So for that 10 years, I'm getting pregnant. I don't know what else we are waiting for. To me, more I think even as early as say from class 4, they need to be talked to about sexual reproductive health.
So most at times the communication and the education have been geared towards the female youth. Don't you think the male youth have a role to play? And are we doing enough educating the males as well? Because you realize that most seminar concerning teenage pregnancy, yes, it's the ladies who will get pregnant, but someone will have to get into that sexual activity with them, which are the males. Don't you think we are getting off the idea and siding it on one part?
Yeah, and also it's a subject for concern, because I really agree with you. In most cases, the education is mainly done for environment, but research has actually also shown for these interventions to be successful, the kind of interventions I'm talking about, sexual reproductive interventions made by NGOs and a lot of the development organizations. If we don't involve the men now, it will not be as successful as when the men are also involved. Like you rightly said, because so Oba baby say, Bema Obi say Oba, it will be caused by a man, and it is very, very important. And it is not just about pregnancies only. If you can allow me for just 1 minute, let me touch on this. Or when it comes to menstrual hygiene, also now, research has also proven interventions mostly when we involve the males also, it's also very, very beneficial to the females. And also know how it's done. Because these are, everyone said, watch out for how to use this menstrual pad. Now say we need 20 years or let's say 30 years, married now, but the wife for some reason ain't and all of a sudden the daughter stands there or menstruating. A man should be able to know how it's done. At least first line of support.
Yes.
It's men you should never take the men out from the conversation.
Okay. Phone lines in the air had internet for to be afraid to more friend and more time, more fan chain. There's no fault of us. I think the telecos, na entumi endi amboye. One of the messages Beba made the messages are just trooping in. Another message will be about Nipana and Fanny Biamba Besramwa, Yamu Family Embra, or so or no cancer free paid to okay post has said that. The same said, would you call for the government to enforce a must a must okay materials a must family planning for all kids?
The same answer is no. Yeah, because this is we are in a democratic society, so you don't have to impose the BB on people, no matter how good it is.
Okay.
Yeah, we should never use that approach. Who impose BB, but rather what our state government should do, sensitization should be more.
Okay.
If people know say we are made to lead me to this, the resources are there to support you. No one would like to go and do something bad. Yeah. If anybody, I think imposing it is a no, but I guess my personal opinion. Imposing it is a no, but let's rather educate people so that they know the pros and cons of it.
Okay. Now, to parents, back to this education thing, I remember back in my childhood, the funny names we give to our reproductive parts, maybe our male organ, now your friend Kakai, then a whole lot of funny things. Is it that it is right, say, because of the state you don't actually expose the whole thing rather than giving it some funny names, or you think it's a step in the right direction, like that is the state the person has gotten 20?
Yeah. No, I think that is the culture. It's the culture.
Because what was saying, like,
that's what I'm saying. Is the culture.
Okay.
The culture. Who's the so who's the culture of even black societies now?
Okay.
Especially we that were colonized now. One factor that was used to control this, space was fear.
Okay.
You can really look at time why it's for, but if you do this, I'll do this to you and all of that. Until the fear is show more, so that you will not do it. So that cultural mentality, has a ripple down effect.
Okay.
To even this sexual reproductive rights. Say, oh,
the TV was a what maybe I never have you give focus before and so on. To me, the program I'll be a good program was spread out of family or for dictionary non be at all. A tries a cafantin and also on no number of friends, and we do papa. I did post on TV, yes, while waiting my ones messages now other than Madame Sapana. This is a 10-year Facebook and so now YouTube channel until go to my corner. I like your page and I share all your comments and also share it with your friends. Tell a friend to tell another friend that Costa is back. We are back for good. Yes, while waiting my ones are. Yeah, but actually, media the so common and me chami Kwame Etonam somebody able to my friend if food and mini if we also our hadina or churching the moon. Let LKBB at the bar up then yet the amazing baby.
I feel sexual reproductive rights should be something I was saying rise from the basic level.
Okay.
I make a basic level. I'm talking about data.
Okay.
So you will data answer from 10 to 14 years. So that means as early as say from even 9 years now. You also expect the kids because you can say so maybe the person the partner said to you person say you but how to now maybe. In the old trend one is better so that we can avoid these teenage pregnancies that are coming.
Let me put you at a tight corner. Oba ABSS or university. O turn or a bema, or the condom become one.
If I condom become one.
Later.
Because I don't see what I was saying to condom, but my catcher said so you be this on top condom.
That is our parent for you, our effort demand for you, our bed. able to share your comments on Facebook na at Shawadrin Afaho YouTube channel also able to share, you like, subscribe to our pages, then get more details from CoStar TV because our days we repackage the region for you and we let you know that it is a world of endless possibility. As I able to my able to my show able to BBR, our day CoStar TV yet action amazing na yet ababy on Chebia health program baba in common alpha family planning some year penny beside the nurses and the doctors are over Bahadino with 2 million months as a way freedom for CoStar TV because I had easy as I pen na yezamo Madam Macra.